Hello everyone and welcome to the start of my One Piece Unlimited World Red playthrough. I want to say I said that title right. I should have for the 5th time. You're probably wondering, hey, what about Bayonetta 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2? Long story short, I got a new capture card. I'm trying to redo the stuff with the capture card. I just hate the quality of the previous one. It irritated me so much. But that's another story for another time, if y'all even want to hear that. Like a small review. Comment if you want that. I don't know, but the point is I just don't want to upload the footage yet. I just gotta redo it. So this is actually a game I've been interested in for quite some time. It went on sale a few months back, and I'm gonna be talking over the cutscenes because they're Japanese and they're subtitles, so yeah, hope y'all can read. Anyway, the sale, it included all of the DLC, so I'll be showing that off whenever I get the chance to. And I'm also playing this no, it's not really semi-blind. I'm actually playing this alongside the recorded run because, well, as I mentioned at the start, I'm redoing Bayonetta 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2, just the parts that haven't been shown yet with this capture card because it's a damn good capture card. Elgato HD60. Go buy it now if you want to record stuff. Anyway, for until I get that stuff done, I figured, hey, I may as well just upload this game because I'm really interested in it. And from what I've played so far, it's really fun. And I've gotten back into watching the show again. The main reason I stopped was because, well, back when I used to watch TV, this was how I'd be able to watch all the animes like Naruto, One Piece, obviously, among others. But then Toonami went on a extremely long hiatus, and if memory serves me right, they're back. I'm not sure. I don't really watch TV anymore nowadays, unless it's football. Yeah, it's just football. But I have been watching One Piece online recently, and I'm getting back into it. I don't think I started back in the right spot necessarily, but I want to say where I left off was filler. Anyway, what I was getting at is this game pretty much captures the feel of the show to the T. Like, One Piece has a lot of funny moments in the show, but it never actually derails from the main plot, which I really do enjoy about the writing. This game is no different. It's fantastic writing, some of my favorite writing in any video game. So yes, if you haven't watched One Piece, go watch it now. It's on YouTube, everywhere. Actually, there are videos dedicated to the funny moments, and I recommend watching those as well. But as far as where I left off a few years ago, this raccoon is new, to me anyway. Luffy, he's obviously the captain of the Straw Hats, and we're heading to this island right over here. This guy's new to me, Brook. You know, I know some things about him now, but when I first played this game, it's like, who the hell are you? Yeah, Nami's one of the older ones, as well as Usopp. Sanji, yeah, he was. Chopper was there as well. These two, actually, Robin was the last member to join the crew before I stopped watching the show. What was that guy? Frankie, that weird cyborg guy with the Hawaiian shirt. He is such a weird design. I believe he was the first to join Luffy. This raccoon, I don't but yeah, I haven't beaten the game as of yet. Like I said, you probably noticed from the startup screen, I actually have one file for myself and then the recording file. And there's gonna be a few jumps for this in the next part because this capture card does require my computer, unlike the previous one I was using, which I still do use occasionally. It just depends on the system. But anyway, I need to give my computer time to, you know, cool down and rest, which I'm still not back in the habit of doing yet when it comes to recording. So yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of skipping towards the end of this and then maybe the next one, but there shouldn't be any more of those issues. So yeah, we finally reached this little island. pretty much the main hub so far anyway. There might be another hub. Like I said, I haven't beaten the game yet. But yeah, it's the hub. You're gonna be resting, saving your game, all of that stuff. It says Sanji's the one that's saying it, but I think Brooke was also agreeing. As far as I know, Brooke and Sanji, their personality is pretty much one-to-one when it comes to women. Anyway. Where did you come from, you weird raccoon? I don't even think you're part of the crew. And Luffy's like, screw it. I like how he can just suspend himself in mid-air, then just propel himself by just, I guess, I don't know, extending his legs and arms. He is a weird individual. But yeah, we're basically going to learn the basics of movement and combat in this video. That's really all there is to it. I decided to reserve chapter 1 as its own video. Basically, this game is divided into chapters. Some are short, some are long. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. So you can talk to people in the town and they'll actually give you hints as to your own abilities, as if they've known you or they're NPCs in the video game. Oh, cheers the thought of them being self-aware. But yes, we can actually press triangle to swing. Well, not necessarily swing, but kind of fling ourselves from place to place, because what fruit did he eat? The gum fruit? It's I think it's something else completely different in Japan, but the American translation, it called it the gum fruit. Maybe the gummy, I'm not sure, because I still have the habit of calling it by the American translation, so I'm just kind of like, eh. But yeah, our goal was to find the inn. We found the inn, but the owner is not here. So what do we have to do? Press triangle over here. You don't have to press triangle, you just gotta walk to the square. And this cutscene will play. Looks like y'all just kind of stood there and said you protected the place. You jerks. And Luffy with the one-track mind. Kinda like me. Rude. Okay, so now we're gonna learn the combat basics, and there's nothing much to it, although you do have a lot of options and you continue to get more options as the game progresses. So you got your square button, triangle button. I believe one's light, one's heavy. You can combo, and it depends on which character you play as. So the enemies do have a period of invincibility, quote unquote. Basically, when they're on the ground, you can't actually attack them. So what I'm not showing here, because I'm actually still kind of getting used to how this game plays, is a lot of your moves can lift your opponents up, but while they're falling to the ground, their hitbox is still active. So you can, I would recommend usually your square button. I think with one character in particular, I recommend using a combo to keep it going, but with everyone else you can pretty much just use a basic attack to keep them afloat, because it's not necessarily a bad thing that they gain invincibility while, you know, kind of not incapacitated, but you know, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh boy, reaching for that word. But basically, while they're on the ground, they can't get hurt. It's kind of a time killer. And that's really my main problem with the game, is that when enemies get knocked on their backs, they're still alive, but there's not much you can do about that. I mean, there's probably some moves that can get around that later on, but as far as I am in the game, nah, you just gotta wait for them to get back up if you don't combo them into the air. Basically, you gotta juggle them. And I think most people will learn how to do it. I know I did, because I was getting tired of having to wait for them to stand up so I can punch them in the face again. But I'll get more into details about that later. I'm going to end this video off with this cutscene, this very suspicious looking cutscene, like what's with the grins and the weapons and the suspect looks. We will find that out eventually. But yes, thank you for watching, and I hope y'all enjoy this playthrough. Take care, y'all.